If you found the property that you want to purchase, there are some critical steps that you need to take before you can call that dream property home. Watch today's video as we guide you through the process of making an offer to purchase a property. We'll show you the steps to make sure you get a great price, settle the contract, and don't miss any details that could have serious implications down the track. Let's jump in. The first step is to do research on the market. Once you've decided on the property, you need to start researching so you know what a suitable bid or offer is to put forward on the property. Try using websites to compare recent sales of properties that have sold within the area within the last 6 months. You need to be mindful to compare similar properties as there are a number of different factors that can have a significant impact on the price, such as land size, the number of bedrooms, or the architectural design. The second step is deciding your budget. Before entering into any sort of negotiation, it's critical that you know your price range. It's a good idea to get a home loan pre-approval so you know exactly how much you can spend, and you also know if your offer is accepted, you'll be able to afford the loan repayments. Remember that as soon as your offer is accepted, you're going to need to be ready to pay the deposit as soon as contracts are exchanged. If you want to know more about how home loan approval works, watch our video here. Also keep in mind there are additional costs on top of the purchase price, such as stamp duty, conveyancer fees, and even pest and building inspections. Check out this video on the hidden cost of home loans. There are 3 different types of a property sale. The first type of sale is a private treaty sale, meaning you'll be liaising directly with the real estate agent who's acting on behalf of the seller. Another, less common type of sale is a private sale. This means you're dealing directly with the seller and there's no real estate agent involved. Finally, a property can be sold at auction, where buyers bid on a house publicly in a transparent forum. Even if a property is going to auction, the vendor can still accept an offer pre-auction, which means the auction would be cancelled and the property would be sold. Keep in mind that even if you are the highest bidder at auction, it doesn't guarantee the property could be sold, because the minimum reserve price set by the seller needs to be met. For more information on how to give yourself the best chance to win at an auction, watch this video here. The fourth step is to get legal advice. Contract of sales can be very confusing, and the details can vary from state to state, so it's incredibly important you have the contract of sale reviewed by a conveyancer prior to making an offer on a property. It's smart to get the contract reviewed by a conveyancer early in the process, as you want to ensure that all different conditions have been accepted before making an offer or attending an auction. Offers can be made either verbally or in writing. It's always beneficial to do it in writing, as they're usually taken more seriously, and you've also got a paper trail of all communication with the real estate agent. The fifth and last step is making an offer. Whilst it might be tempting to make a lowball offer significantly under the asking price, this can also send the message to the real estate agent that you're not a serious buyer. You also want to make sure you still get the best price you can. An offer can either be conditional or unconditional. An unconditional offer means there are no conditions attached and it's an outright offer to purchase the property. An unconditional offer can make your bid more attractive and can even be the differential point to get your bid accepted. However, you could be exposed to some risks, such as agreeing to waive the finance clause or the pest and building inspection. Alternatively, you could make a conditional offer with conditions such as an extended settlement period or even the inclusion of appliance and furniture. The more conditions on your offer could generally mean that your offer is less attractive. However, it's really important to make sure you're making offers based on your unique situation, as there could be some conditions in there that are required based on your individual situation. Now, if you've done all of this and your offer has been accepted, don't celebrate too soon, as the deal is not done until both parties have exchanged on the contract. So there you have it, the 5 steps to making an offer on a property. You should be feeling confident and prepared to go and make a competitive offer on a property. Good luck, and I hope that offer gets accepted. Now, if you're thinking of putting in an offer, or even in the early stages of looking at property, jump on to lendy.com.au. Our online home loan platform compares over 2,500 products from more than 35 different lenders to get you the best product available. We also have a team of locally based home loan specialists to walk you through the process and answer any questions you might have. If you're wanting some more information of the costs of buying a house or the required documents, check out these videos here. Finally, subscribe to our channel if you want great tips for home loans in Australia, and hit the bell so you can get notified when we post new videos. See you next time!